On our websites, we have various plugins. There are some browsers that have that can easily display the multimedia on the web page, but there are some browsers that require you to add a plugin. In past, when the browsers were not that efficient, so we had to install the multimedia plugin, the flash plugin, and so that we can easily uh, play play the video files, or or nowadays we have the plugin of Adobe Reader to view and print the PDF files in the same browser window. So there are some mobile devices in browsers that, however, do not support plugins at all. So you have to use the software separately. Okay, so then we have other internet services that we can use. Email, we are all familiar with the email system, which is a transmission of messages and files on the computer network. So it will help you to communicate with other colleagues, other people around. This email program actually allows you to create an email. You can send an email, you receive, forward, store, print, and you can even delete the email messages. Then there is a two CC and BCC place to send the email compose the email. So then we have a username, which is a unique combination of the characters, which will identify you as a specific user. So your name will always be different from the other users on the same domain. So in an internet email address, there is an @ which it separates the username from the domain name. So with that, which that after this @ there will be the domain name. For example, your name @gmail.com. So Gmail is the domain. So these email programs also help us to create a contacts folder. So if you explore your FCC email address, you will see there as a contact tab there. So which will consist of the list of names and addresses and other details about the people with whom you communicate. So whenever you send an email message, there is an outgoing email server which determines how to route the message through the internet. And when you will receive the email message, again there will be an incoming mail server. So when you are sending, there will be an outgoing mail server. When you are receiving the email, there will be an incoming mail server, and it will hold the message until you open up your email program. Nowadays, email programs also give you a mail notification alert if you have turned the notifications on. Then we have email lists. Okay, before going to the email list, let's see how your email message travels from the sender to the receiver. So whenever you will create an email and you want to send it through your mobile or computer, your email program will contact the server on the outgoing mail server, and then the software on the outgoing mail server will determine the best route for the data, and it will send the message to the internet router to the recipient's incoming mail server. So this your router will connect to the other router, and the other router will communicate with the incoming mail server, and then when you will open up your email program, so you will receive the email. Email list is actually a group of email addresses used for mass distribution of a message. For example, I have created an email list with your class name, and whenever I have to send an email message to the list, I have to click on the group name only, and it will be sent to everyone in that group. So apart from that, an email list is email list is being used by the business things as well. So whenever you have subscribed to an email list by adding your email address to that mailing list, which we usually do, so it will be stored on a list server. So every time that list server, they might not know you, but because you have subscribed to their email list, so every time you will do this subscription, So every time they will send an email, it will be received by your email box. So the original use of email list allows the subscriber to send a message which created a discussion type forum. And nowadays, email mailing lists are one-way communication, and you are not able to reply them back. It is only to receive. Nowadays, we sometimes get automatically subscribed uh, to, or information is being sold to someone, so we are automatically subscribed to their emails, and then our email box gets filled with the spam emails in that way. Okay, then we have instant internet messaging services, that is instant messaging. So instant messaging services notify when you are online or your contacts are online, and then you can exchange messages or files with them. So these chats are done in real time. The communication is being done in real time. Real time means you are online and the person with whom you are talking, who he's also online. And if they are not online, then they can later see your messages. But for the real time internet messaging to work, both parties must be online at the same time. So many online social networks, for example Facebook, Instagram, they also include this messaging feature. So all the so you need to use the same you can use either your Facebook application to send messages, or you can use a separate messenger application for it. Then we have the chat rooms. So chat is a real time typed conversation. Real time means both have to be online at the same time. So chat room is an application, it is a website, or it is an application which will allow you to chat with the people who are online at the same time. So anyone in the chat room can participate in the conversation. There will be no privacy then. So whatever you will type will be delivered to everyone in that chat room. So whatever you have typed, they will be able to see on the same time. So there are chat rooms that support voice chats, video chats, etc. Uh, there is a chat server attached to your chat room. So you are doing chat, and the other person is also in that chat room. So everyone is there, so you can see whatever conversation is being going on. Then we have online discussion forums, which is an online area in which all of you can do the discussion about a particular subject. So, about a particular subject, about a particular topic. So, to participate in that discussion, you will you will post a message or you will post an article, and then others will read it and they will reply like this. So there will be a thread maintained which will consist of the original message and then the replies to it. For example, that discussion forum also take place in Facebook posts. So you do a post and your friends reply to them, and then they reply to that reply. So a thread will be created. So there are some discussion forums that require you to enter with the help of a username and password so that you can participate in the discussion. So posts in online discussion, they are stored for a certain amount of time. If you can restrict it, so after that time you can delete it as well. Let's see some protocols. We have voice over internet protocol, that is VoIP, as discussed earlier as well. So it enables you to speak to other users with their internet connection. This VoIP, it uses the internet to connect a calling party. So you can call someone at a distance. So you will need an internet connection, and that receiving person also needs an internet connection. You will require a microphone and a speaker as well. So Skype is the software which is used, or you can use WhatsApp to communicate over voice over IP, or there are many applications to communicate with VoIP these days. So some VoIP services require that you purchase a separate phone and a router, but usually it is free nowadays. ये बहुत पुरानी बात है जब आप you have to subscribe to their service to use it. Then we have FTP protocol, that is file transfer protocol. It is an internet standard that will help you to upload the file and download the file on your computer from the internet. So whenever you have to upload the file or download the file, this is the protocol that is working behind. So there are operating systems that include this FTP capability, so you don't have to especially use this FTP procedure protocol. So for example, you whenever you do downloading, it is actually what you are doing, you are transferring files from the server on the internet to your computer. So FTP server is a computer that will allow you to upload or download the files using this FTP protocol. So and many FTP sites have this FTP server so that you can download these files. Then we have a terminology known as netiquettes. Netiquette is short for internet etiquettes. It is the code of acceptable behavior, acceptable etiquettes you have to follow while using the internet, while using the web, social media, instant messaging, chat rooms, online discussions, and FTP. So this is the list of etiquettes. You should read it on your own. I will just go through one or two. So, the very important etiquette is that you have to be polite whenever you communicate on the internet, and you avoid offensive language while communicating on the internet. Avoid sending or posting flame things. Avoid abusive or insulting messages. Do not participate in flame wars, which are exchange of flames. Be careful while using sarcasm and humor. Whenever you will use capital letters, this is the equivalent of shouting. So you never use all capital letters. On the internet it means shouting. Okay, so read the others on your own. Thank you so much, everyone. With this, our chapter is finished. Thank you so much.